Good afternoon, campus. Welcome to R&R. It's me, Paul Madonna, with your boy Gabe.
Yep.
What's happening? What's happening? Unfortunately, Maral is not with us today. She quit the show just like that. Actually, I don't know. Actually, what happens is she had to go to a David Letterman show today. It might have to do with her major or something, but good for her.
Yeah, she got an interview going on today with the producers of David Letterman. So we wish her luck, and we hope she comes back and joins us again. Doesn't leave us.
Yeah, it's terrible. Anyways, you guys remember last week with the session about the drunk French guys bringing the llama all around town through the subway here and there and getting caught. Well, we actually have some partying on a whole different level, a college scale partying. It was out of this world. Call it Project X.
Yeah, man. What's it called? There was this weekend at SUNY Cortland. There is an event called, well, they called this Cortaca. And it was pretty much an entire weekend of madness, and it was kind of like Project X. And one of my friends goes there, and she posted pictures all over Instagram of huge crowds on the streets. They're all students from SUNY Cortland, and they were just reckless partying. Like, you see graffiti anywhere, you see all kinds of alcohol everywhere, a fire.
Holy cow!
There's a picture of a car that was toppled over. So like, you know, that's somebody's gonna be pretty mad and State Farm.
Yeah, man, that's someone's right hand mirror. What's up with that?
Yeah, man, yo, someone's calling State Farm, or a few people calling State Farm this weekend.
Farm. Yeah, definitely. I want to know how many kids are going to this school that they could just mass the streets and just like have a huge party and topple cars.
A lot of people go to that school, man. It's just, I've been to SUNY Cortland to visit, and it's one heck of a school, man. It's huge. You can get lost there, and hey, with all those students that are there, and they know that this is the weekend, forget about it.
Yo, this is the weekend, man.
Imagine that happening on Mayflower Avenue or somewhere on North Avenue, a huge riot.
Let's say like at one of the houses, like one of the soccer houses or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, imagine like that would like. I don't know how the New Rochelle police would handle that.
I'm not even sure if we can pull that off, because imagine just a huge reckless party going on Summit. Like, and then you got the New Rochelle Police Department about 3 blocks down. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. That would be one for the history books, regardless.
Who do you think will win?
We'd win for the first 15 minutes, and after that, the huge police van would come and just put everyone away.
It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto when you're building up on your stars. You get to the 6th star, you got the entire army on you. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's when you know you have the Neuro PD above you.
Yeah.
In helicopters. But yeah, that's pretty much insanity right there with the partying. And anyways, aside from that, I want to get back to you guys on The Walking Dead. It's been at least 2 or 3 weeks that we haven't been able to talk with you guys, and so much has happened about character development and the situation in general.
Yeah, yo, if you haven't seen the last 2 weeks of Walking Dead, I suggest you walk out of your room that you are, and so you don't listen to us, because we're like the kings of spoiling.
Yeah, guys, that's what we're for, and we just want to mention, like, I believe it was 2 episodes ago, the fences are starting to cave in at certain points.
Yep.
And you know, Carl and Rick are together, and it was a beautiful moment because they both pick up like AK-47s, assault rifles, and they just start taking out zombies head after head after head after head. Man, it was a beautiful thing to see them come together.
It was some beautiful father-son bonding time, to be honest.
I mean, without a doubt, what else can you do to bond with your son in the zombie apocalypse?
I mean, I guess fishing isn't an option at this point. I would go fishing with my pops.
Yeah, but that's done, Gabe.
What's cool is that they just got constant headshots, and they had about over 100 zombies walking towards them, and like, you just saw that at that moment Rick just had ultimate trust for his son, and once you saw that he just trusted his son, you could see it's going to be a building relationship with Carl now, because their relationship was kind of rocky, and
it was strange.
Yeah, it was a really strange relationship, and you saw earlier in the season how Rick didn't want Carl exposed, and Carl was saying, "Dad, I saw everything, like, it's time to let go and let me do this, because it's going to happen eventually."
Yeah, without a doubt, and it was cool, man, and just seeing them come together. But then also, guys, like the governor, like we get to see his side of the story at the end of that episode with Rick and Carl taking out the zombies.
Yep,
making it feel like a video game.
Yeah, you think everything's fine, like they're back farming again, they're trying to rebuild the fence, trying to make stronger defenses against the walkers, and then in the background you hear the beat that plays when the governor's around. The dun it, and then you see the governor like just turn around. I thought when he was turning towards the camera, I thought he would give a little smooch or a wink at us.
Yeah, something like that. Flip the eye patch over and wink with the eye that he doesn't have.
Yeah, exactly. And then even before that episode ended, the importance of Herschel, Herschel played a huge part of in the episode 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, taking care of all the sick people, going out there by himself. I mean, Carl came along too, but also going in there like hand to hand, just dealing with people and making it like a real human experience.
Yeah, man, and he helped a lot of people when trying to stay alive, because if it wasn't for him, Glenn wouldn't be alive, and same thing with Tyrese's sister. He played a huge part the past 3 weeks, and we saw kind of Herschel turn into like, I don't even know how to even explain it. He just turned into an awesome character.
He became like the Herschel that was meant to be. Forget about the leg being missing. Forget about him being Christian, not Christian.
Yeah.
Letting go. He was there. He was the doctor. He was the man.
And he's a center of hope. Honestly, I always thought like Dale was a center of hope in that team. And then when Dale went down, it was kind of bad, because Herschel, his alcoholic past came back to him. He was back drinking all over again, and then you saw how he had to let something go in the past too, and he's turned, and he's been a pivotal character for the show, and I think he's gonna play a huge part in the future in the show.
Yeah.
But this is I mean, Herschel just turned into one of my favorite characters in the show now.
Awesome, man. That's great to hear, and hopefully he could turn the medic into someone who could give up alcoholism.
Yeah, that's not
that guy's holding the whole team down.
Yeah, he has to let go of that, and I think that's a common theme, was that you have to let go of something in order to improve in the future, and that's what everyone's doing. The governor, I think, even is trying to let go of his past to have a better future. You saw when he burned the picture of him and his family, not for the fact that he hated his family, but he has to let go of what he couldn't control in the past in order to have a better future.
Yeah, and then we want to get back to him, because now in this episode it's all about the governor. I don't even think we saw the prison once.
No, we did not. We actually didn't see the prison at all. We didn't see Rick or anybody. We just saw the governor. He's a broken person. I think of who was one of it? Was that Rodriguez? Yeah, if it was
Martinez. Those asses, man.
Yeah. If Martinez didn't shoot that Walker, I don't think he would have put much of a defense. And you saw the way he was, acting in the beginning of the show, and once he met that family, it looked like he was changing for the better.
Yeah, honestly, like that must have hit him really hard. Seeing the little girl in the window who reminded him of Penny, who was actually someone else's daughter.
Yeah, and he's trying to take on that role as a father again, I think.
Yeah, and he was taking care of them. I think he enjoyed getting the oxygen tanks and everything, even though the man did die.
Yeah, in the end, and my gosh, you thought one hit was enough?
Yeah, honestly.
I'm staying away from oxygen tanks, to be honest.
Yeah, truthfully, man, oxygen in its purest form, as you know, as a chemist or whatever you are.
Yeah.
That's something really flammable.
Yeah, no, and I'm surprised he got away with the oxygen tanks in that hospital. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen next week with the governor, because I think it's going to be another governor episode.
Yeah,
for the next week.
It is. I'd like to see him get back with Martinez and the other guy who they probably named like twice.
Yeah, I think do you think it was a good decision for Martinez and the other guy to leave?
That was probably the best decision they could have made. They thought this dude was crazy, and they were out of there. They're strong enough to figure out how to do things on their own. They're gonna be making their own decisions now. They won't be henchmen like Daryl kind of used to be.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I thought. I thought they made a good decision, because it allowed him to leave and try to let go. Because I think he doesn't want to be that person he was back in Woodbury. I think he's trying to become a leader, and an efficient leader like Rick is.
Yeah, think about it. He lost his identity. And, he tried to play two different people, the kind governor and the governor who's, making things happen.
Yeah.
And once that shattered, he killed everybody. And after that, Martinez and the other guy left him, so he had nothing.
Yeah.
So as soon as he found something, he latched onto it. The little girl and the other two sisters, he helped them out.
Yeah.
And, now he's I think he's turning over a new leaf,
Yeah, hopefully. And
switch the patch over to the other eye.
And I hope he doesn't kill everybody in the prison like he was trying to do last season.
Yeah, man, hopefully he's done with that.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, we're going to hit you with a quick music break. And the song that I have right now is Síguelo by Funky.
Empezó la carrera. Funky Town. No importa lo que pase, no te quites.
That was good, man.
Sigue
Thanks,
corriendo.
bro.
We got a nice little smooth. We got to. That was a pretty good long talk.
Yeah, that's like 10 minutes.
Mis veces me han ensuciado con lodo, gente ha marcado mi vida, he tenido desilusiones, muchos me han dado la espalda en diferentes ocasiones, pero aprendí una cosa, durante que esta carrera yo puedo tener victoria aunque me ponga barrera, yo simplemente camino bien concentrado en mi asunto, sigo mirando la meta bien enfocado en el mundo, serenillo, tranquilillo, no le doy guerra cuando me arrodillo, si a ti te tiran con piedra y ladrillo, quédate en baja, humilde y sencillo, pero síguelo. Síguelo, aunque resbale, síguelo, sacúdete y síguelo, sigue corriendo, síguelo, tú puedes socio, síguelo, no te detengas, síguelo, sigue adelante, síguelo, levántate y síguelo, no te pares, síguelo, aunque resbale, síguelo, sacúdete y síguelo, sigue corriendo, síguelo, tú puedes socio, síguelo, no te detengas, síguelo, sigue adelante, síguelo, sigue mirando el camino, no desenfoques tu mente, no escuches voces que extrañan ni lo que dice la gente, aunque parezca difícil, tienes que ser consistente, sigue adelante sin pausa porque esto es para valientes, sé que el camino es difícil y a veces un poco oscuro, pero camina para adelante con paso firme y seguro, aunque levanten murallas y se levanten los muros, socio sigue corriendo y no te detengas y corre más duro, muchos quieren que tú pares lo que haces, pero quieren llenar tu mente con lo que eras, pero tú sabes quién es el que te acompaña, así que no dejes que la duda te detenga, ya te dije, síguelo, no te pares, síguelo, aunque resbale, síguelo, sacúdete y síguelo, sigue corriendo, síguelo, tú puedes socio, síguelo, no te detengas, síguelo, sigue adelante, síguelo, levántate y síguelo, no te pares, síguelo, aunque resbale, síguelo, sacúdete y síguelo, sigue corriendo, síguelo, tú puedes socio, síguelo, no te detengas, síguelo, sigue adelante, síguelo, serenillo, tranquilillo, yo le doy guerra cuando me arrodillo, si a ti te tiran con piedra y ladrillo, quédate en baja, humilde y sencillo, serenillo, tranquilillo, yo le doy guerra cuando me arrodillo, si a ti te tiran con piedra y ladrillo, quédate en baja, humilde y sencillo, pero síguelo, no te pares, síguelo, aunque resbale, síguelo, sacúdete y síguelo, sigue corriendo, síguelo, tú puedes socio, síguelo, no te detengas, síguelo, sigue adelante, síguelo, levántate y síguelo, no te pares, síguelo, aunque resbale, síguelo, sacúdete y síguelo, sigue corriendo, síguelo, tú puedes socio, síguelo, no te detengas, síguelo, sigue adelante, síguelo. Aunque estés cansado y cojeando, sigue adelante, pues aunque sea poco a poco te estarás acercando a la meta. Cuando no puedas correr, camina. Cuando no puedas caminar, usa un bastón. Pero no te detengas, contempla la meta sin mirar qué difícil es alcanzarla. No te des por vencido, porque si Dios te dio la vida, es porque Él sabe que tú puedes con ella. Síguelo.
All right, guys, we are back to R&R, and we just want to talk to you a little bit about my producing.
Yeah, no. I heard a sample from Paul before, and it was pretty good, you know?
Yeah, guys, so basically, like, a while ago, I took a music class. In high school, it was cool. They taught us how to, like, use scales and different notes and whatever. We didn't really learn how to write music, but we got a program to use on our computer called Reason.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, you can make a song. You can make any kind of genre. If you want to make house music, if you want to make rock, rap, reggae, whatever it is, man, the sky's the limit. You could do it all. And, like, just from working since high school, man, like, I've been making different songs and coming up with different samples.
Yeah.
I want to be taking my producing to the next level. I want to be doing reggaeton music. I want to be making house music. I guess Christian music too. That's something that I'm interested in. And one of my dreams is to work with like Wisin y Yandel. You know him, Gabe.
Wisin y Yandel, Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, all of those guys.
Yo, I would work with every single one of them, dude. Just I need the time, I need the resources, and I need a little bit of luck.
Hey, man, if you had the talent, you can go far with a lot of talent and a lot of determination. And I know you that type of kid. And I listened to what that mix you had before, and it was pretty good, man. The little clip you had.
Thank you, bro. Yo, guys, I'll actually give you a little sample of what I have right now. This is like a little sample of a reggaeton song I just made. It's like a cumbia and a reggaeton style, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, cállate de ese like.
There we go.
It's like I'm back in Colombia.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Atrévete, salte de closet.
You already know, man. Calle 13. Yeah, guys, so that was a little sample I had to share with you. And, you know, cumbia, like, you know, that style comes from Colombia, and that kind of cumbia is hot. I heard it in this one song, this one movie I watched for my Spanish class.
Yeah.
And, like, that stuff just had me dancing and everything.
Yeah, man, that's like you know how salsa and merengue is big in like in the Caribbean, like Puerto Rico or you know Dominican Republic with bachata.
Yeah.
It's like how it is in a lot of parts of South America, and that's you know there's a lot of really good cumbia artists from South America. And then you got you know these two Puerto Rican music producers, you know, called Calle 13. And these guys they mixed cumbia with reggaeton, and a lot in their early music as well, like Atrévete. So that's you know.
Yeah,
it's
like,
really cool.
They were able to put a bunch of different styles together. They did like a Hawaiian one. They're doing the cumbia reggaeton.
They're really
like,
good.
Different stuff, man, and that's something I appreciate. They're not limited to one thing. However, they're still considered reggaeton artists. So how about that?
So what you gotta do is hook up with somebody that does reggaeton, and then you gotta give them a EDM mix, like an EDM beat.
Yeah, something like that.
So like imagine you had something like Animals. Like you know, playing or like Rattle, by bingo players.
Oh man!
And then you had somebody singing reggaeton. Oh man, that's a good mix.
That would be hot, man. I think a lot of people would go for that.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to talk about the salsa again. Going back to that, bro. That was started by New Yorkers, bro. It didn't even like come from Puerto Rico. It didn't come from Colombia. It came from like New York, pretty much.
Yeah, it came from Latin American. It came from Latin American people that were in growing up like in in the concourse or in Harlem, Spanish Harlem and all that, and they grew like people like Hector Lavoe and Celia Cruz. They became huge images in a salsa perspective because of their music, and they just Celia Cruz came out with almost 100 albums in her life.
That's unbelievable, man. Just having that much talent and just working so hard at it, and just having that recognition worldwide, Cuba and everywhere, the whole world pretty much, Europe.
Yeah.
Donde sea, man. But that's pretty cool. And now I know something came out recently. It's actually two things, right?
Well, what are we talking about?
I think I know the PS4 came out, but did the new Xbox come out?
Yeah, you know what? The PS4 came out last week, and the Xbox is coming in this week. But I'm not hearing too many good things about the PS4 yet.
Here we go, man. What's happening?
I heard it's a lot of bugs that had to be buffed out. A lot of like problems in terms of the system. It's very laggy, I heard. But mass amounts of people are getting this thing.
Yeah, so I mean, people are buying, but I think the thing is, PlayStation, the network, you don't pay for it. So it might not have the best quality, but if you go to Xbox, like they pay for that network, their network never goes down.
Yeah, it's really hard to knock down an Xbox network, but like in the end of the day, I mean, when you just get something when it comes out for the first time, it's gonna have some bugs,
as always.
And over an update or two, everything gets buffed out. It's just like how the new iPhones come out, and then everyone gets it, and all this mass amount of people have it, and then it just goes down the drain. Not goes down the drain, but it starts bugging out.
Yeah,
it's exactly. You know what? They're both gonna, PlayStation and Xbox. They're gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, this holiday season, bro. Christmas, whatever it is. Hanukkah. Imagine for Hanukkah you get an Xbox the first day, you get a controller the next day.
Yeah.
You get and six more games after that.
I'ma celebrate all kinds of different Christmas holidays.
Yeah, guys.
I tell you one thing. I know you're an Xbox kid and I'm an Xbox kid. I remember the one PlayStation that I had was my PS2. Now I had when the PS4 came out last week. I just looked at all the status, said, "Oh, I got the PS4. This is nice, it's beautiful." I took out my PS2. I dusted that. I hooked it up to my wall, and I started playing, games the entire weekend on my PS2.
That's a blast from the past, man. So good to hear.
Oh man.
Maybe one of these days PS2 will be up there with Nintendo 64. I'm not saying right now, but it's a possibility.
A lot of good games, man, that came out for it, like San Andreas, Vice City. Less violent games such as Star Wars, the Battlefront games.
Battlefront was popping when it came out.
Yeah, man.
05.
I don't know when I'm gonna get the PlayStation or when I'm getting the Xbox, but I tell you one thing, that's gonna empty out my pockets.
Yeah, man, without a doubt. But I think it's worth it a lot of times. Like, I myself have stopped playing video games, but I
Yeah.
always loved playing Call of Duty. That was my game, no matter what.
I just feel like we don't have the time to play until once we hit Christmas break. Now, thank God, that's another thing. Christmas break is in like 3.5, 4 weeks.
Yeah, for all you freshmen guys, are you ready for a month of break?
I know I'm ready. I'm a sophomore.
Oh, man.
Man, I cannot wait. What you got in plan?
Oh, for plans, bro, R&R, like the theme of the show today. I need some rest and I need some relaxation, bro. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of work over at the restaurant, the Little Mexican Cafe,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna just chill out, man, and do the stuff I want to do that I don't have time to do right now.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I'm gonna get a lot of relaxation, you know?
Yeah.
And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out a couple things when I get home, but I'm not really too worried about it right now.
That's good, man. Yeah, we just need some time. We need time to work, and when there's no work left, we gotta relax.
You know what? When school ends, I know one thing. Yeah, I was really set on going to the gym a lot during the summer, and I was able to lose a lot of weight, and I was able to put some muscle on me, and I'm just waiting. Once the semester's over, I'm gonna go back and start going back and living at the gym again. Because honestly, I had like no time for that this semester.
Yeah, I feel like all of us commuters are just gonna go back to the gym. We're gonna see each other at Planet Fitness or New York Sports Club, wherever it is, man. I'll see you there. I'll see Harley there. I'll see everyone there.
Yeah, we're all gonna
Everyone
go. We're all gonna go there. You know where we're gonna stay at. No problem.
Yeah, man, but that'll be good, man. And just breaks, just enjoying. Thanksgiving's coming up, so I don't know. What are your families cooking today? I mean, for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, well, I had the best of both worlds. I'm Puerto Rican and Colombian, and then my girlfriend's Italian, so I'm gonna have a lot of good food. I know I'm gonna have the arroz con gandules. I'm gonna have the paneer. I'm gonna have you can't be Puerto Rican and go through a Thanksgiving without potato salad. That's impossible. And then I'm gonna have the empanadillas and pastelillos. I'm gonna have a lot. And then once I head over to my girlfriend's house, I'm gonna have the pasta, the chicken parm.
It's like round 2. Let's go. Shots. But it's actually food, guys. It's not.
Yeah,
nothing
no,
to drink.
it's gonna I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
Pero hablando de bebidas, talking about drinks, so I'm actually making coquito for a Brazilian family for their
Really?
Thanksgiving.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna put no rum in it, because I got kids and stuff. But it should be good. I made it before last year.
Coquito's real good.
Yeah, man, the flavor, the coconut, the cloves, everything, the cinnamon, it just comes together perfectly.
No, it's amazing. And this is a time of the season in which they start making what's that thing called? Oh,
Is it a drink?
No, it's a food pasteles.
Pasteles.
It's the time of the season where the families, all the women in the family just come. It's like 8 of them, and they spend the entire day making pasteles. So I cannot wait.
Tell me, man, is that like the Italian zepalas?
It's kind of like that because but it has a lot of meat in it, and it has the vegetables. It's not like a dessert type.
So is it like one of those little wrapped up wontons or something like that?
Yeah, essentially it's like that, and it's around this period, about the week before, the week after Thanksgiving, that they start making them, getting ready for the Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
And then the really good ones start selling them off after they make them. So I don't know if I'm not sure if my mom sells them off or whatever, because they're so good that we just want to enjoy all of them,
Yeah, without a doubt, man. Like I wish I was having a Puerto Rican Thanksgiving again this year. I used to go with my friend's family on City Island, and her mom could cook the best pork tenderloin. She could do the best pernillas. She could do everything, man, and I miss that. So I'm dying on the inside a little bit because I don't have that. But yeah, if you're willing to share, man, I'll see you the Monday after Thanksgiving, and you could just
I'm gonna have leftovers for about a month. Don't worry.
Yeah, dude. So pass it on, man. Pray it forward or pay it forward.
No, we'll do it, man. We're gonna go on a nice little break at the moment. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about a few things with free agency, and we got mind-blowing facts that you don't want to miss. So stay tuned.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Can we just for one night let the stars decide where we belong? Maybe heaven right now is a devil or angel away. That won't change. Together we vow that our colors will sparkle the flame. And I will find you Maybe heaven right now is a devil or angel away. That won't change. Together we vow that our colors will sparkle to fade. And
Shout out to all you commuters in the game room right now. What up, though?
find you.
All right, guys.
All right, welcome back to R&R. This is Gabe Cabrales as well as with Paul Madonna. So I just figured out your last name, and what we're gonna spend a few minutes talking about your last name because I find it very intriguing. Your last name is Madonna.
Yeah, you just found that out now, looking at the schedule for the for the radio shows for the week, man.
Yeah. So you're full Italian, yes?
Unfortunately, no. My father did not speak it. My grandfather grew up speaking it in the streets in Harlem and that type of thing. But unfortunately, I never really got too much for just a few words here and there. Scusi. You know, Family Guy helped me out too. Bananabupi.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff. You know, just put on a mustache and pretend you're Italian.
Yeah, that's all. How many people come up to you and ask you about your last name?
Oh, man, a lot of people, bro. And it's just, like, interesting to see. Like, are you related to Madonna, the singer? I'm like, yeah, she's actually my aunt, and I only get to see her around Christmas time. And they're like, really? I'm
Yeah,
like, no.
I think I was near you one day and I heard you talk about Madonna, but I wasn't sure what you were talking about. And I just figured out that your last name is Madonna. That's pretty cool. Paul Madonna. It goes well, you know?
Yeah, imagine if I was growing up in the 80s, bro. I could probably do anything I wanted to. Yeah, I'm Madonna's brother.
Yeah, you probably get away with a lot of stuff.
Imagine.
You get a free dinner in the house and like, I don't know, somewhere like Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, right?
Since we're talking about food.
Definitely, man. I love cheesecake. But let's say it's the 80s and I say I'm Madonna's brother. I get caught for something. I'm on the news. And, like, they would just let it go. And then Madonna sees me on the news. She's like, that's not my brother. What's going on to this world?
But maybe she'll help you out for the fact that your last name's Madonna.
Is her first name Madonna?
I don't know.
I'd like to know. I think it might be.
I don't know really. I might even, that might be maybe just a stage name. That might not even be her first name or last name.
That's what I'd like to know. Put her on Wikipedia and
Hold
we'll
up,
find
this
out.
is why we got my Mac with me.
Yeah, man. Poor Gabby in the other room's having trouble with her Mac, but yours is
her first name is Madonna.
Wow.
It's Madonna Louise Veronica. Oh no. It's Madonna Louise
What?
Ciccone.
Ciccone. Okay.
She's Italian.
All right, man. So that's something we're paisans together. We'll share that proudly.
Imagine you become famous and we got two Madonnas then.
Yeah, Madonna. We'll do a song together. Yo, that's pretty sick though. My name actually, if you look up the etymology, you know where the word comes from.
Yeah.
It pretty much means my lady or my wife. That type of thing. It's talking about like the Virgin Mary.
Oh wow.
You know, you've probably heard of the Madonna and Child, or you know, different sculptures that say Madonna or whatever, because a lot of the sculptors like Michelangelo and these different guys, Donatello, basically they were Italian, so they just said it in their language.
You ever look up your family crest?
My family crest. Actually, I have, and unfortunately, I couldn't find anything. But I do know my family's in Naples.
Oh, okay.
So I'll check them out. I hear they're like in charge of the timber industry, so hopefully they'll help me out if I go there.
Hey man, you don't have to pay off the college loans if they really in charge of that timber history.
Yeah, right?
That's really cool, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. But
I know if you translate my last name, it's goat and then less.
Goatless.
Because my last name is Cabrales, so Cabra means goat, and less I just say, hey, I'm goatless, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, tu vas sin cabra. No goats.
No goats.
But yeah, that's pretty much language and just different cultures. And going back to it, Madonna having her first name as Madonna, what were her parents thinking?
I don't know. I mean, because there's got to be a lot of thought that goes into that, you know? Like, I wouldn't know really, because I wouldn't name my child that if I, was having a boy or a girl. But like,
Yeah.
I would choose something a little bit more generic, unfortunately for me.
Something more generic. I think so too, man. I mean, like, it's not like she was born into stardom. She started off from the bottom, and now she's here. Thank you, Drake.
Started.
But yeah, you already know. So actually, you don't know because I don't know why they gave her that name in the first place.
I guess there's some question when we get famous, when we meet Madonna one day, we got to ask her that question.
Yeah, one of these days, man. Once I'm producing her songs and everything.
Hey, you never know, right?
She's like 50 something and she's still kicking, bro. So I give her respect.
Yeah, man. She can move. She can still move it too.
Yeah, man. You remember that music video, Hung Up?
Yeah, I actually do.
That was pretty crazy. Like the VMAs from a long time ago or earlier on in the 2000s, she was just kicking it up and doing all this gymnastic stuff. And that video was pretty sick with all the people jumping over stuff, parkouring, and that type of thing.
Yeah, no, that was, and you know what? It's like she could still. There's not many people that could still do it back, still in their 50s or whatever. I know when, like what? It's been 5 years that Michael Jackson, when he was trying to make his comeback, he was doing his practices and everything. He was still moving it apparently, and unfortunately, everything else went down and he's no longer here. But before he was trying to make a comeback, I heard he still, if you saw the music video, not the music videos, but the videos of him practicing, he was still, he could still do everything that he could do when he was in his 20s and 30s.
Yeah, that's impressive, man. Like, if you could still perform and you're one of the most talented artists out there, I think you should just go for it. Keep going, man. Keep entertaining. That's what you're here for, and we all appreciate that.
Yeah, man. It's like you see stars doing that, and then you see like sports stars doing that, and it's kind of harder for them because once they hit their 30s, they're like, they start breaking down a little bit. But
yeah, that's natural, man.
Yeah, but some people can defy it. Look at guys you see like one of them is Madonna. For sports, Mariano Rivera being 43 years old.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, a lot of people, they can surprise you a little bit,
Yeah, they always have like a little juice or something left. But I just want to say, man, there's something that grinds my gear, and it has to do with baseball.
Oh, what happened?
It pisses me off. Let's say you have a hitter, and they just hit the ball a little bit. It's not going too far, but the pitcher could get it in a few seconds. The catcher could get it in a few seconds, and they lightly trot to first base. Why can't you give it your all and run? Because you could probably make it. It's just you running a little bit harder than you have to. Earn your freaking millions. Do your job. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh man, I remember something happened with Robinson Cano a few years ago when he was still a pretty young guy, only a couple years up, and I remember he was trotting a little bit, and I think Joe Torre was still the manager, and Torre took him out of the game. I don't think Robinson Cano ever, he still trots from time to time. He's an all-star, but like it never to that extent in which he was like very, very, very slow.
Yeah, so I give props to Joe Torre for being a good manager in that situation. I miss seeing his face around on the paper and everything. The little caricatures too; those were funny as hell, man.
Oh man, yeah, I remember. It's been about since 2007.
Wow, that's a heartbreaker.
It's been about 6 years, 7 years. It's crazy. And Joe Girardi still looks the same. He's a young guy still. He's like 49, so he started out as a manager pretty young.
Yeah, that's good for him. I mean, he had his experience too, but he got on the boat a lot earlier than a lot of others. And he himself, like I remember when Posada was catching for us, the backup guy Flaherty, both of them were hurt or something. Then I see who else but Joe Girardi behind the plate. This was back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, man? Your backup guy's gone, your main guy's gone, so you have to bring out this dude who's actually being an interviewer right now for the Yes Network.
You have imagine like. You have to be catching Andy Pettitte one day back in the 1990s.
Oh,
and if
man.
Joe Girardi knew he was going to be a manager, I would have gone up and like, yo, I'm going to be your manager in like 10 years, so get used to it. I'm a boss.
Could you imagine that? It's like those commercials for the secondary car owning. It's like, hey, don't touch my car like that. Don't be careful when you're parking. Don't bump it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell are you trying to say?
Yeah.
But
speaking of, because we were talking about grinding our gears, another thing that grinds my gears is that when somebody tries to put, squeeze into a space.
Oh.
And they are about maybe less than an inch away from the bumper of my car. I get so mad sometimes because I look at it and I see how close they are to my car.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't appreciate bumping my car just to fit in a stupid space when you don't want it, when you're lazy and you don't want to go 2 blocks, from your parking spot to your house. It grinds my gears like crazy.
Yeah, absolutely not. No one wants that. And what if you're like close behind someone else, or someone behind you is very closely parked, and that person just like wedges you in there. You know, what do you do, man?
Yeah, and God forbid if they ever like hit, just even tap on my car, I'm just gonna wait till you go in that house. And I'm gonna take my keys. I'm gonna have some freaking fun.
Yeah, right. Imagine America.
Oh man,
Try not to grind our gears. Don't grind Gabe's gears, especially.
Yeah, don't you dare touch my car. Please do not.
Yeah, but yo, that's reality, man. Driving, everyone in New York has to get insurance. It's a law.
Yeah.
But what kind of car would you get? What's your dream car?
My dream car, you know, I always look at it, and if I just want to be in a realistic kind of dream car, I would say a Mercedes. If I want to go even farther than that,
Way out there.
I'll go get a Lamborghini, yo.
Oh, snap.
But if I feel like if I get a Lamborghini, I'll be so afraid to drive it, I'll just leave it in my front lawn. My front lawn.
It's like people with their very fancy sneakers, man. Like with Jordans or whatever. It's like you can't even touch them. If you clap them together by mistake and you're not the owner, yo, you'll probably get like your head smacked in or something, man.
Yeah, no, it's
crazy.
exactly how like people, you know, it's it's not even materialistic. It's just, you know, you work really hard to do something. You don't want anything bad happening to them or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I would think one day if I can just get a Mercedes, I would be really happy. And then if I hit the Mega Millions, I'll buy a Lamborghini. Hey.
Yeah, why not, man? You got the money.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love seeing a Lamborghini or a Ferrari just on the highway.
Yeah,
And
bro.
I just go up next to it in my little hatchback Toyota Matrix.
Just be like, yo, bro, I want to race you.
Yeah. Be like, bet you can't beat me.
No, sir. Anyways, like for my dream car, I just want to get two cars. I want to get like a regular Honda Accord, Honda Civic, something that can fit a family in.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, dude. And also I want to have another car, a summertime car, just to have a Jeep. Like take the top off, take the doors
A
off,
Wrangler.
drive around in the summertime heat, and just enjoy, man. Be a beach bum driving that around.
Imagine driving like a Hummer, like on the beach.
Holy
Like,
cow,
if
bro.
I had a dream car as a truck, I would probably get a Hummer because that looks awesome.
Yeah, man, that's just powerful. If you have the H1 though, that's intimidating as all get out, man. That thing's wider than a street.
Yo, that's a huge. That's a military one, yo.
Yeah, man, I don't think they sell them anymore, even the H2, and I don't know about the H3. I think Hummer's just completely
I
out of the
don't
game.
know if you can even get 10 miles to the gallon with that.
You probably get like 1.5. You just stop at the gas station every other second.
A 60-gallon tank. I would love to see the bill on that baby.
Yeah, right? You can't even go like on a long trip without having to have like gasoline in the back of your car. Yeah, man, but that's what it is. And we're going to hit you with a quick music break right now. I want to give you guys some Daft Punk right now.
Yeah.
Some Daft Punk.
Old school.
Here we go.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never. Ever after work is over. Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is ever over. Harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is ever over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is ever over. Work it harder. makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work it never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Never over. Work it, make it better. Do it faster, makes it stronger. All that ever power. Work it never over. Work it faster, make it better. Do it faster, makes it stronger. All that ever power. Work it never over. Work it faster, makes it stronger. All that ever power. Work it never over. Work it harder. Do it faster.
Fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, oh, fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag. Like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. And everybody will be singing, yeah.
right, guys, we're back on R&R, and that was Waving Flag by Knan. And we just want to talk a little bit about the World Cup right now, man. That song is from the World Cup from what, 2010?
Yeah, it was from 2010. So it's been about 3 years. So the next World Cup, man, it's gonna come. It's gonna come soon, right?
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. It's what, next year, 2014?
Yeah, man.
Brasil.
I can't wait to hear all those obnoxious horns. That's something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, go to Spencer's, get them for $7 a piece. They're called vuvuzelas.
Yeah, all kinds of colors too. Pink, blue, yellow, green, red, all whatever color you want, they got them.
Yeah, man, they're the best. And like the World Cup is just such an awesome thing where the whole world can come together for one thing. Despite war, despite poverty, whatever it is, man,
Yeah, man.
the whole world is coming together except for like the United States, of course.
Yeah, you know what? It's like how do we explain it? It's like that time in which all the countries that get together and they see who's the best. It's very competitive, but at the end of the day, it's like the world does come together in these events, and the ratings on the TV throughout the entire world, like people in villages in the countryside, they'll just get their ways to a TV just to watch their country represent them in the World Cup. It's a huge thing. It's like
A lot of pride.
yeah, in my opinion, I think it's even bigger than the Olympics.
Yeah, honestly, man, like I know people who miss the Olympics, but the World Cup, if you miss it, man, I think you're just missing out on everything.
Because the Olympics is a different amount, it's different kinds of sports, And the World Cup, it's just soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
And
You already
soccer is
know.
big in every country, essentially.
Yeah, it's just because of England having so many colonies here and there,
Yeah.
they started the whole football. That's what they call it, and they brought it to all the different countries. It came to Latin America, through diffusion.
Yeah, man.
And that's where it's like king, man. Forget about cash is king. Soccer is king, man.
Yeah, if you go to South America, man, there's not many people in South America out there playing baseball. It's soccer, I mean, what team would you root for in the World Cup?
Alright, dude, so I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking hard about the different picks and who's there. I would probably go with Spain or Germany, or if Italy's in there, I'll go with my my background and support them.
Yeah, I feel like I have a duty to support my country, and I don't think Puerto Rico does it, but I think Colombia is involved in the World Cup, and if they make it to the World Cup, I'm gonna root for them, of course. If not, I'm rooting for Spain, because that's the second one in line. That's somewhere in my blood.
Yeah, man, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And like Spain and Germany have some of the best youth players. They have some of the best picks, man. So I think that they're gonna win either one of them, or if both of them get to an end game.
Yeah.
To the end game, I think it'll be crazy. The whole world will be into it. Europe especially, because like in the different leagues, like the German leagues and the Champions League.
Right.
When the Spanish teams play the German teams, it's always a clash. You want to know who wins. Always, but we'll see what happens, man. The World Cup's coming up, and hopefully everyone gets to just come together, forget about everything, and remember that we're people and we could share this one thing, soccer.
And yeah, like that's become a universal sport, So that's a great way for countries to come together, compete, and in the end of the day, I don't think there's any hard feelings against each other. They just out there to just represent the country and
That's
play
all
for
it is.
play the sport that they've been not bred, but they lived and bleed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no politics here, man. No politics.
None at all.
But anyways, man, I hear we got some interesting facts to share.
Yeah, it's getting to that time, and we have about 10 minutes left, and we're gonna surprise you guys with mind-blowing facts, and we have a few of them out here today. We're gonna talk about.
All right, let's start with the top one. What number is it?
It's not going by individual numbers. Technically, the one I'm about to tell you is fact number 2030.
Okay.
So we have really interesting ones. One being the Filipino flag is flown with the red stripe up in times of war and the blue stripe up in times of peace.
So the blue would go over the red in peace and the red over the blue in wartime.
Yeah, that's that's actually pretty cool. I never knew that,
You got to make two different kinds of flags.
Yeah, depending on what's going on in the Philippines.
Oh, actually, you just flip it over, no?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm thinking you have to make two different kinds.
Oh, well, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, just
but
flip
all you
it
gotta
over.
do is flip it over. Yeah.
They got for the Filipinos. They know what's up.
Yeah, they know what to do. Another one. Speaking of the World Cup, in 2022, the World Cup final will be played in Lusail, Qatar. It's a city that does not exist yet.
Holy cow, bro.
So they're gonna have the World Cup in 9 years in a city that's not even built yet. That's crazy.
I'm looking forward to that, man. I want to see how they're building the city and everything. I know Dubai has become a like an instant hit with construction and everything. Half the
Yeah.
population's construction. I know it's in some close relationship to Qatar, and they'll just do what they do, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, how do you determine where it's gonna be placed if it's not built yet? You know what
Hey
I'm saying?
guys, let's just look at GPS, put it on this random point in the Arabian desert, and that's where we're gonna have it.
We're gonna use TomTom. I don't even know where this place is, but
Yeah,
oh well.
right?
Let's see.
Just fly planes into the desert.
All right, so license plates in the Canadian Northwest Territories are shaped like polar bears.
Word, I could use that for like a car or a motorcycle. That would say something.
That's pretty cool, because that's kind of weird, but
It's like the people in prison who made the license plates are like, oh wow, polar bears this time.
yeah,
Finally something new.
yeah, get a different shape up other than a
Yeah.
rectangle.
Yeah, right?
I had a kick out of this one. Crows. Crows are the black birds that represent bad luck or whatever.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Okay, so crows recognize human faces and they hold grudges against the ones that they do not like.
Wow.
So they're like the ultimate judges in society. Crows.
Yeah, these birds, man, they're watching us from the tall trees, looking down on us with spite or whatever. What's next, Gabe?
All right, this is a really weird one. Jaguars frequently get high by eating hallucinogenic roots, which also increase their senses for hunting. So that's
It's like, guys, I take drugs for work. It's okay. Jaguars.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Only in the animal kingdom.
Yeah, hey, but it helps them out for hunting too. So
Yeah, they
for
know
a
what to
reason,
do.
for medical purposes, for
It's
jaguars.
Like there's gonna be a movie, Jaguar, Scarface. Oh man, what's next?
This is number 2022. 4,000 McDonald's hamburgers are eaten every minute. That's also the number of burgers they get from just one cow.
That's unhealthy.
That's-
No, but that's unreal.
That's wow. That's absolutely disgusting, to be honest. Cause that's just I don't know. Like, I don't personally eat the burgers from any fast food restaurant because
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm gonna get like some sort of illness.
Yeah, dude, I don't blame you. Like, I stopped eating fast food too.
Yeah, but that's crazy, yo.
Yeah, so if it comes from a whole cow, they're obviously blending up the whole thing too. So that's I don't want to talk about this any further, man.
Yeah,
I want to
you know
ruin it
what?
for anyone
I
who
wanna
likes
see- I wanna-
McDonald's.
I wanna
You guys
season-
keep going with it.
I want a Caesar salad for dinner.
Yeah, man.
Here's
What's in
a-
that chicken, eh?
Here's the next fact. Subway tickets in Moscow accept 30 squats as its payment.
30 squats is in like a working out squat.
Yeah, like you have to go all the way down and push back up, that kind of squat.
So I guess they're trying to get their people in shape, and good for them in Russia.
Yeah, good for them. Russia had the right idea.
Also, oh yeah, they did. Shout outs to Armand.
Yeah, we haven't had a shout out all day, so Armand, I guess you're that lucky guy.
You're the man, Armand.
Here's one. Old English used the word door for male bees. So in Harry Potter, Dumbledore means bumblebee.
Imagine that, guys.
That's a crazy one because like
If you thought going through like the 3/4 train station was out of this world, well, Dumbledore's name is
yeah, I
out
can
of
only
this world.
imagine Harry in like one of the movies. We have to tell Bumblebee.
Yeah, right? We have
Like,
to tell Bumblebee.
I don't know if you're talking about about Harry Potter or you're talking about Transformers.
Yeah, I'm about to see Bumblebee come through an Optimus Prime to save the day. Yeah.
How about this one? A woman farted on a plane and tried to cover up the smell by lighting matches, causing an emergency landing.
That's insecurity at its finest. Thank you, America.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Was nice.
Manawi is a town in Nebraska, and it has a population of 1. And the mayor is that one, that population of 1. The mayor pays taxes to herself.
I guess the people really just didn't like her.
It's like that's kind of. I didn't know that's legal to have like a town. I thought you need like a certain number of people like in the town in order to like in order to
To be able to have a running, functioning, town and have it legally accepted.
exactly.
But I think it's just, I think they had people, but then they just thought she was a very terrible mayor. and they
Maybe the
just left.
taxes were too high.
Maybe she was taking all the taxes.
The rent is too damn high.
Oh man, internet memes. What's next?
Here's one. It's you're gonna have to see the picture if you if you look these up. But this is one about Marilyn Manson without makeup. You know how Marilyn Manson wears makeup.
Yeah, she was on. He was on.
I'm
Talking Dead.
looking. I was watching. I see a picture of him without makeup. He kind of looks like.
Oh man, I'm on the other side of the
He looks
computer
like,
from you, bro.
He
I gotta
looks like
see
Hillary
this.
Clinton, kind of.
Oh man,
Or yeah, that's wow.
that's very different.
He looks really. He looks like a woman.
Yeah, guys, like forget about the makeup and everything.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. I don't want to. I want to get that picture out of my head. We got two more. The Prairie Dogs. They say hello with kisses. That's cute.
That is really cute. You could have like little ones as pets, and the minute you come home, they're not jumping around like your dogs. They just come up to you and give you a little kiss on the cheek.
Bezos.
Oh yeah. What's next?
Let's see. I want to figure out one that has a good,
Oh, something really good.
Yeah, something really, really good.
I wonder what the ultimate or supposed number one has got for us. Something.
I don't know, but I feel like how do they? It's like crazy facts. I don't know.
Yeah, where do they get these facts from, anyways?
I don't know, but hey.
Hey,
How
if
about
it's on the
this?
internet, it's got to be true.
We're 1994 babies, right?
Yes, we
Alright,
are.
So fun fact, 1994. If you commute to work is more than 45 minutes, you're 40% more likely to get a divorce.
That is interesting.
I don't know how they got that statistic, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't take too much to it, but that's interesting. Like, what mathematical equation do they use? I'm taking business stats right now. I can't figure that out.
So how about we go back to you and when we get our bachelors, and then hopefully you have the answer for that.
Yeah, man. And then also we'll see in like 40 years or whatever. If we keep commuting over 45 minutes, dude, we'll see whether it's
I'm gonna hope my job is like across the street from the house.
Yeah, yeah, really, man. So I have good hopes for us, though. We're good guys.
That's crazy, but that's pretty much it for today, right?
That's the gist, man. No more
man.
good facts.
There's no more good facts. But until next week, my friend.
All right, friends. We'll hit you back with some more songs. This is R&R signing out.